Hey guys, Ironpine here on the ComradeSMP for yet another episode, and I am as excited as always to be on the server tonight. Oh, check out that water bucket spam. I have been working on that for the past day or so, trying to perfect my water bucketing. Anyways, that's a side note. We are back on the ComradeSMP Season 2 world, and I am as excited as always to be on the server. It's just a great feeling to have started a new world. My armor's pretty bad here, but there's a story behind that. At the end of the last episode, we ended it here, and we were in full iron armor. We had some nice resources, but we were pretty poor. But after that, I spent several hours here on the server, gathering better resources. We were able to, as a community, get an enchantment table, and it is currently level 30, although the big hindrance is getting 30 levels in order to enchant. But you can see I have a set of protection 2 armor here, I have a sharpness 2 sword, and I have some basically decent tools. But we're here to make a little bit of a bow here. I'm breaking 3, power 5 infinity. That's pretty good. I want to see if I can put flame 3 levels. Okay, and we're at 2.5. I think we can get these other levels here. So anyways, we are just plugging along on the server, doing quite fine. We are actually the only comrades who have not established a base yet, and so that will be something we do in today's episode, hopefully. Or at least begin to establish our starter house. That will be the bulk of the episode, but I wanted to give you all a little bit of a story here of some stuff that happened on the server recently. As you can see, we have a nether portal, and earlier this afternoon I went into the nether, and as it turns out, I died in the nether. I dropped into some lava, lost some diamonds, lost a diamond pick I had made, lost all my previous armor and a diamond sword I had made, and anyways, I lost a bunch of stuff. Then, Ironpine 2, you can see he's on the server. He's been pretty much AFK fishing all the day long, and I was just not really thinking, and I went ahead and killed him. Yet, after I killed him, I realized that he had 44 levels of XP from fishing, and that I should have used him for enchanting. So I am feeling rather dumb at the moment here on the server. I've made a lot of bad mistakes, but there's the old Ironpine 2, fishing away, looking at the cobblestone wall. He's having a fun time. The poor life of an alternate account. Anyways, you can see we've gotten, wow, that's a pretty good bow right there. We've gotten a lot of good stuff from this AFK fish farm. A lot of it I won't be keeping. It's just kind of junk at the moment. But a lot of it we will be keeping. So yeah, over here, I kind of just wandered over here without thinking, is where we will be building our starter home for the server. As you can see over here is the nether portal, and I think this is maybe Virulentis' base at the moment. Muni Rider has his base over here. I don't want to give too many spoilers, because I don't know that Muni Rider showed this off in an episode. And you heard me right, Muni Rider is back to recording on the ComradeSMP. Or at least he is planning on being back to recording, which is something that's great. I always love to see Muni Rider record. He's got a great recording setup, and it's really good to see folks like Muni Rider recording on the server. But anyways, let me dump out this fish and all of these materials that we don't need, and sleep the night through, and then we will begin work on our little starter base here in our medieval village. Oh, and that, by the way, is Ironpine 2's head. Alright, so I have slept the night through and gotten some of my stuff organized here. I've also bred and killed my cows. You can see I have quite a huge population over here. And now it has come to the time where we are to begin work on our starter base. Now, the plan is not to finish it all in this episode. I am, yes, recording ATM. I am actually not going to be able to finish my whole base in today's episode, because this is going to be more of a starter base, but yet it will also carry me through for a good bit of the server. So anyways, let's, without further ado, oh shucks, I've been practicing this so much. Like, so you can run on a lily pad like that, and it's like pretty cool UHC skills, right? Like you're just running across like this, you know, and you hit your lily pads, and it's really fun. It's really fun. Anyways, we are getting totally distracted. I wanted to show you that though. I've been working on my UHC skills, trying to get better at that while I'm playing SMP Minecraft. But anyways, we're going to build a keep, a small medieval house slash keep that we can use for defense if necessary. The theme for the server this season is medieval, so most of our community builds and stuff will be medieval, but I figured I might as well build a medieval starter base type of deal. Now I was originally planning to build it over here where I set all my stuff, but I think I'm going to build it over here actually, and also have some stuff over there. I'll put like a little bridge across at some point, and that will probably you know, be a nice bridge, and I'll have some stuff over there. But the main thing will be over here on this part of the mainland. And I was originally under the impression that this was an island, but it has come to my attention that this is actually more of a peninsula. So at some point, obviously not in today's episode, we are going to have to turn this into an island. Probably somewhere right around here, we'll continue this little lake over to this side, and we'll make a island out of this for our little keep to be on. So I want to get a quick layout for this. It looks like I'm going to have to chop down a lot more trees than I was originally expecting, and do a whole lot of terraforming. But then at some point I might like to do a time lapse of sorts, maybe a third-person time lapse or something. I'm not sure how I will necessarily go about doing that, because I would love to keep Ironpine 2 AFK as long as possible, but we'll just have to see. So I'm going to go ahead and chop down some of these trees. But before I do that, let's get a little outline going for this keep. So I think that the front gate will be, I think I'll probably want the bridge to come across from over here. Maybe the bridge, well, I don't want to have to build a diagonal bridge. So maybe the bridge will come right here. But I want my doorway to be somewhere like this. And then the keep hopefully will go out and about. And this is going to be more of like a, maybe not necessarily a keep, but a fortified house. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. It's going to come in, and then it'll come something like this. And it'll hopefully be 2 stories. I think that will probably be big enough for my needs at the moment. I'm not really a sophisticated Minecrafter. This is just a starter base, and I can always build more on this island if I need to. But this is going to be the basic shape of the keep, and I am running really low on resources right now. Extremely low on resources, almost to the point of embarrassment. My deaths on the server the past couple days have really hurt me, and I'm at the point where I have no resources whatsoever. So I'm going to go mining, get myself some cobblestone, some stone, get that all smelted up so we can begin work on this keep, and I guess I will catch you after that. Alrighty, well, I am back from my resource gathering trip. I got quite a bit of cobblestone and andesite, as well as a lot of iron and diamonds and stuff. It was basically just a strip mining trip, focusing on getting some cobblestone. So anyways, now it is time to plan out this build and get working on it. So I have my pickaxe here to remove some of this cobblestone as we begin to plan out our build, and I actually don't have much dirt on me, which is not good. I need to have some dirt on me if we're going to be doing any sort of building here and terraforming. So let's kind of continue this terraforming out just a little bit. We want this to look natural as possible. Let's put another pillar maybe right here. So what would this do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. That's an odd number. And I want an odd base. So I could even go like that, but that seems a little narrow. So good. An odd numbered base is something that I really, really want. I want to have an odd base. So we'll go maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interior blocks, and I'll have another pillar, and then we'll come maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then have another. And we need to come out now, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this maybe. And then the gate will be somewhere in this area. It may be nice also just to go out 2 or 3 and come in a couple and do something like that, because then I would just, let's see, it's like 2 to the side, 2 to the side. What's this? Hold on, I'm having to build here on camera. Building on camera is not my specialty, but it looks like I have the correct slope here. Just doing a little bit of algebra slash geometry slash fun stuff, because math is fun. I will have to tell you that much. I'm realizing now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I should have a block here. That's only 4. This is only 4, so I can do that. I can get away with that. Yeah, okay. So I need to go over 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really not sure what I want to do here exactly. I know I have a basic plan, but nothing all too fancy at that. So this is really trial and error. And if y'all have any ideas of what to do here, let me know, because I am more than happy to take your ideas. More than happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have one here, and that lines up just about where we wanted it to go, which is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then perfect. Cool, cool, cool. This is coming together. Then on this side, we could stretch out a bit. Let's see where 5 more on this would come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd come to about right here. Destroy some of this tall grass. Yeah, that's good, because what I can do is I can terraform all this area, and then come out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place a block, just like this. And I can have the tower come in about at this point or something, because we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. I think at this point many of y'all are probably lost for what I'm going with here. I want to have a mix of a house and a keep kind of at the same time. So I want this to be built with stone, but yet have those wooden elements that a house would have. If that makes any sense at all to y'all. And hopefully it does make some sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. Do like this. Yeah. This is an interesting layout. Very interesting indeed. But it's going to have to work here. So what I'm thinking is this. You come in, this is a really small keep. So there might be a small area in here, like a small parade ground, maybe somewhere around this size. You walk in, and then you have some buildings on either side. And there might be a separation down here in the middle or something. And over here, maybe I'll put my storage room. But then on this side of the keep, there'll be some other rooms, and there'll be an upstairs, and I don't know. That's kind of my plan here. We'll have to see. Even as I'm thinking about this, talking with y'all, my plans are kind of changing. But it looks like I need some more dirt, and so I'm going to grab some of that. Then I'm going to put some of the cobblestone I have into the furnaces, because I believe I am kind of running out of that type of stuff right now. Can I make it? Oh, I just made it. That was awesome. Anyways, I'm going to get myself some more resources prepared now that we have a floor plan laid out, and we will start some work on the basis of this little house here. Well, I have started the pillars here. You can see that this is a very tall build, and well, that was completely a failure there. Hopefully you can start to get a little bit of the concept here. We'll have a wall within here. Some of it will have windows. Some of it may not. I'm not entirely sure yet. But we'll have this going around, and we'll have part of a house in one of these, and the rest of it we'll have kind of like a castle-ish. It'll be made for defenses and other things of that nature. And I'm just going in here and placing my blocks to a Y level of 73, and I totally failed on that water bucket right there. I've been really practicing this stuff, trying to get better at my UHC skills. I feel like I've said this 1,000 times in this episode, but yeah. Looks like we have to go to that one next, which, oh, that's a big jump, and I totally failed that as well, and totally flooded my entire island. Brilliant, Ironpine, brilliant. Anyways, we have this down. Now what I think I want to do, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I want to put kind of a layer of dark oak wood coming across here. So this one's at 72. Huh. I wonder what this one's at. Let's check it out. 72. Those are the ones that are at 73. Rats. I want 72 at the height, I think. So every one of these pillars over here has to be taken down by one. Wow. That is really brilliant. That's going to complicate things quite substantially, I would imagine. I was originally hoping to do this in a third-person time-lapse, because I thought that would be something that y'all might really enjoy seeing, but I couldn't get my computer to run 2 instances of Minecraft at the same time and record them both. I was just having troubles with that, and if any of y'all know of a solution to the problem, I would love y'all's input on that, because I really want to be able to do my time lapses all on this one computer on my new laptop, rather than have my laptop in one room and my old computer in another, and be recording like that. I think that's probably a bad way to record a third-person time-lapse. And the reason I wouldn't play on this computer and record on the other is I would want the video quality in my videos to be the exact same. And so I would obviously go with the better video quality, which would come from this laptop. So this would be the spectator account, and my other computer would be the actual playing account. But I don't know necessarily how to hook that all up. So I'll have to talk to some of the other comrades, maybe Kuya SGA. I know he does quite a lot of it of third-person time-lapsing. But anyways, I'm going to keep on placing these in, and then I might get a little bit of a plan in for the interior here, but that will probably end up doing it for the episode. I don't want to drag this episode on too late, and I would like to... Pong is good, though. I would love to do some other things on the server tonight, and I would like this house to take us a couple episodes to build here. We'll just have to see, though. I'm really looking forward to it, though. I was having the hardest time. Man, Meteoriter cracks me up. I was having the hardest time getting an idea down for this house, but I feel like I finally have one, and I am really excited about it. So let me place in the rest of these blocks, do a little bit more decoration stuff here, and I'll catch y'all then. Alright, well, I've done a little bit more work here. I'm not sure that I like this design, actually. I'm really undecided on my base. All of the other comrades have already started up on their bases and are, getting almost complete. Hey, there's Kuya. Almost complete with their starter bases, and I am far from complete with mine, which is kind of regrettable, but I'm just kind of taking the time to do it. Alright, here comes Kuya, I guess he's gonna put that bad, dude. Something like that. Anyways, I need to put some time into my base and figure out what to do over here, probably off camera. It's not looking real great at the moment. But anyways, guys, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited to have y'all here with me for this episode. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Ironpine, and I'm out. I will catch y'all later.